Yeah, it is. Yay. Hi, g'day, and welcome to Aussie Vision. I'm Dale.
G'day, I'm Mike.
And congratulations to Rotterdam. They are the host of Eurovision 2020. Not unexpected, Michael.
Can't say I'm totally shocked on this one. Kind of was the favourite going in. I think pretty much once Amsterdam stood aside and said it's not us, most of the smart money went on Rotterdam.
Yeah, indeed. Look, I think everyone expected it to happen. It made a lot of sense of the city itself. Look, they kind of let the cat out of the bag on the website. What a day yesterday. It was pretty obvious at this point. So if you were a betting person, you did think it was going to be Rotterdam. And I think fans will be happy about Rotterdam getting it, won't they?
Terrific venue there with the Ahoy. Looks like it's ready-made, ready to go type of thing. You've got the big arena. You've got all the parts that come with it, whether it be the production, the press centre, things like that. It all seems like it's a pretty good fit there in Rotterdam.
Totally. And I think actually let's talk about the Ahoy Arena itself, because I think that's what really won me over. I mean, I like the idea of going to a small European city like Maastricht, but I was a bit worried about facilities, a stadium, and Ahoy, they've done this a million times before, haven't they? Big events.
Absolutely. It's ready to go for it. And you've also got those other things as well, the things like the OJ Cafes, the Euro Club. Where are these sort of things going to be held as well? I think that's what made me a little bit nervous about Maastricht. But, no, I think Rotterdam.
Yeah. What it was, Ahoy's hosted Junior Eurovision in the past, haven't they?
Yep. The MTV Europe Music Awards a couple of times there. Last time, 2016, multiple sporting events and large concerts. So
the tennis every year as well, which we do like. So look, Rotterdam is the winner if you just joined us and somehow you missed that. Fans are going to be very happy about this. Now, Australian fans, are they going to be happy about this? Is this a good thing for Australians?
I definitely think so. I think it's a bit easier to get to Rotterdam than it is to Maastricht. It is, close to Amsterdam, which is a very major airport in Europe, pretty accessible to Australians, whether you're going in from London or maybe Paris or any other major European city.
You can pretty much go from anywhere to get into Rotterdam itself. Rotterdam, the Hague airport, most major cities in Europe will go there. So if you want to go somewhere beforehand, like we fly into London normally, and then we'll pop over to the host city, so that makes it really easy to not have a kind of random little airport. Also, you could fly straight into Amsterdam as well, and then just train it down. It's like about half an hour to an hour, depending what's going on. It's a fast train.
Nice and accessible.
Totally. So this is great for Australians. Now, obviously, there's a situation around accommodation. I think a lot of people are going to get a little bit worried about the accommodation situation. Should they be worried?
It's going to be cheaper than Tel Aviv. Put that out there, apparently. But at the same token, like all cities, prices will go up. It's always going to be fairly expensive for accommodation, no matter who got it. I think it's probably a little better in Rotterdam than maybe even in Maastricht.
Yeah, because I think, look, there is a lot of towns surrounding Rotterdam as well. So even if you're saying, you could stay in The Hague and actually do it quite comfortably, but at the same time, places 10 minutes outside of the city centre, you can stay in. Also, a lot of the hotels would have been snapped up by a lot of people booking on free cancellation. A lot of them won't go. A lot of other rooms will come up. The Airbnbs will start to go through the roof as Rotterdam natives will then decide, I'm not going to stay around and I can make some money out of this. So expect more accommodation to come available. It always happens. And you might see it rise now, but I'd expect it sometime to drop off later on when maybe the demand's not as high as they think it is, or maybe it will be high. So a good thing to do, book free cancellation, and then keep an eye on things so you can always move somewhere else and maybe don't commit completely yet.
Yeah, who's our favourite booking site on that one?
Oh, booking.com. Actually, if you go to Aussie Vision Net and you go to our article around that, you'll see that you can book through booking.com, and we'll get some of the proceeds to actually help this happen, because we just lose money doing Aussie Vision. So, chuck us a beer by doing that, basically.
As far as costs go, I don't think it's probably going to be as cheap as Lisbon, for example, but not as expensive as Stockholm. Probably somewhere in between there.
It kind of feels a bit Stockholmish, but
really.
But at the same time, Rotterdam itself is a great city, really modern city. Look, it was bombed a lot through World War II. The cat's going through the cupboard over there.
Why the cat's going through the cupboard?
But it was bombed after World War II, so it's really kind of been newly built, and it's quite a sustainable city. A lot of bikes, a lot of environmental friendly things, a lot of great cafes and bars and food. So that will be great for the fans.
Yeah, culture-wise, I think, and nightlife-wise, should be plenty going on in Rotterdam.
Yeah.
Also, a terrific, that cat is going nuts. Also, a terrific transport network. So no matter where you're staying in the city, trains, buses, water buses, you can get around Rotterdam very, very easily.
Cool. Okay, so we'll finish up with that one. We're a big thumbs up to Rotterdam getting it. It's great for fans. Should be good accommodation. Should be great to fly into. A great arena. And I think the Dutch are going to put on a fantastic show.
Yeah, we're off and running.
All right. Well, thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks.
See ya. I didn't do any of my pictures.